In this short tutorial, I will show how to install all required CLI tools, applications and extensions for CAP development, SAP BTP deployment and CI/CD usage on Windows and Mac. You can find the full installation commands for Windows using Chocolatey in the video description. You will also find example configurations for Git and Neovim there. Installing programs and CLI tools under Windows with Chocolatey requires PowerShell to be run as administrator. On Mac, I use PowerShell Core, but you can also use Bash, CSH or other terminals. On this page, I will show how to install all required tools, application and extension on Windows using 4 code blocks. The first code block are executed in Windows PowerShell, which must be opened as administrator. After block 1, close PowerShell and open it again as administrator. The last 2 blocks are executed in PowerShell Core, which was installed in block 2. With these blocks, you can check the installed version. It is recommended to run them one by one, so it is easier to compare the version or to see if something is missed or not installed correctly. The version shown in brackets is the version I currently use it in my system. Here we can see how to update all installed programs and CLI tools on Windows. Next, I show how to install the CLI tools, application and extension on Windows and Mac. On Windows, this command is required to allow running scripts. Some tools are installed using PowerShell scripts, and without these settings they cannot be executed. This installs the package manager. On Windows this is Chocolatey and on Mac it is Homebrew. From my experience, I don't use the pre-installed Winget package manager on Windows for the remaining installation. In some cases the installed version were older or did not work correctly. This installs the Cloud Foundry CLI. On both Windows and Mac, the last line installs the multi-target plugin. Next, we install Node.js. This installs the make tool, which is required for MTP build. Next, we install a Git. The Fuzzy Finder is a tool to select an item from a list. It is used by my PowerShell scripts. Both the tool and the scripts are optional. This installs Neovim. Neovim is a terminal-based editor. It is lightweight but very powerful. The installation and usage is optional, since everything can also be done in Visual Studio Code. But I recommend take a look at it. Once you get used to it, you may not want to use anything else. Here we install Visual Studio Code. We need it, for example, for the application generator and for the page map in Fiori Elements apps. This installs the Google Chrome browser. This is optional, and you can also use an already installed browser. Next we install the Node modules. This is the same on Windows and Mac. On Windows you can use either Windows PowerShell or PowerShell Core. The first is MBT. Then the CDS developer kit includes the CDS command. Next we install the Fiori app generator. It is required for the application generator in Visual Studio Code and the CLI version using YeoMan. Next we install the tool for multi-target applications. It is required by several other tools. This is the CLI-based alternative to the application generator in Visual Studio Code. Finally, we install the Visual Studio Code extension. These can also be installed directly inside Visual Studio Code. I hope this short tutorial was helpful. I would appreciate a like and a follow.